welcome to a new devlog. In this episode, we will see the final design of Lupo, the main character, and on the other hand, I have added a filter for the inventory categories. So let's get started. This week I continued working on the character and I finished the standard version of Lupo. For the standard version, Lupo's armor and protections are made of leather and offer a very low level of protection. During the course of the game, they can be upgraded with different materials offering more protection. As you can see, I have added knee pads and boots, and as weapons some daggers. Lupo normally uses them to hunt and pick mushrooms and other plants. The daggers are the necessary weapons for the stealth skill. Although they are not very powerful, they are very important for stealth attacks and finishers. On the other hand, I started to make the wolf's head, which is used as protection on the head. The wolf's head is not only a protection, but is strongly linked to the story and other events that will unfold later in the course of the game. The next steps are the retopology of all the elements and start with the unwrap for the UVs, and later the texturing in Substance Painter. In parallel, I continued working on the inventory. I added the icons for the inventory categories. For the UI design, I like to use Illustrator because it allows me to create the elements as vectors and so I can resize them without losing quality. For the icon design, one of the easiest techniques is tracing. I usually use a real object as a base and trace it simplifying the shape. This way I can create icons relatively fast. Following the aesthetics of the whole UI, the icons are basic and just one color. Once all the icons were created, I added the functionality in Unreal, and now we can filter the collected objects by typology. The most challenging thing was to add support for the controller, since all the input handling has to be programmed manually in blueprints. The next steps are to create the necessary functionalities so animations change depending on the weapon equipped, and on the other hand to explore different designs to see how we show the characteristics of the equipped weapons and the collected weapons. There are different solutions for that, but this is something that we will see in the next devlog. Until then, if you like this content, don't forget to like the video and subscribe, and leave comments if you have any questions or suggestions. Thank you very much for watching and Happy New Year!